Hey guys, Rob out here, and ImAlwaysInHotWater.com with a supplemental video on the 2007 Sea Boss, purchased new in 2009, with just 46 hours on the complete vessel. And this is the update. We listed this vessel about 60 days ago, and we're going to give you guys a little more of an update. Just to let you know, this is the biggest boat. I think it's a 2 5/16 for anybody that's coming to get the boat. And also there is your plug. I had a couple people asking on that. Now, if you guys remember, we had listed this vessel. We had 43 hours on the port engine and 46 hours on the starboard engine, and we'll just still hold true to those numbers on the site. But what happened was, basically, we took this vessel out on the water, and apparently the air compressor failed on the port engine at some point when we did a final sea trial before we were going to put her up 100% for sale. And let's just say she had a little bit of a knock in her, and that was all she wrote. So at 46 hours, we had issue with the port engine, at which point we pulled the vessel off the market to get serviced. Now, fortunately, the engines had an extended warranty on them, and they had just come out of warranty. But due to the low hours on the engines, Mercury warrantied all the parts to the tune of about $8,000. So now that you know, this port engine that originally had 43, now has basically 0 hours on it. All of the work was done by East Coast Marine, and I'm going to scan real quick so you guys can see. Now, all the parts were warranted, but the labor was not. And we had the seller has now just eaten another, $2,200 in labor to have this engine completely rebuilt from head to toe. And as you guys can see, you can even see brand new block, and just a list of just, it's a new engine. Let's just go with that. We're just going to call it about as new as you're going to get, completely rebuilt from head to toe. So you have on this, 115 port, we're going to call it 0 hours with a new block and pretty much everything else that's on it. And they actually did put a stipend in there. This, the starboard engine at 46 hours was also completely checked over and completely serviced. So you have two engines, one completely rebuilt at 43 hours, and you have one completely serviced from head to toe at 46 hours. So I wanted to give you guys an update. You basically have a 2007 vessel, not purchased new till 2009, 46 total hours on the vessel with a completely rebuilt port engine that just looks like the day it just came off the showroom floor, and actually a starboard engine that looks pretty close to the day it came off the floor. And they also, obviously, East Coast Marine put this boat on the water, and everything has been tested and retested. Anybody that knows anything in this area, East Coast Marine is one of your top certified Mercury mechanics. So I wanted to give you guys an update. This is what we're looking at. The price has not increased on the vessel. She's listed as she was before, completely serviced, completely rebuilt. And just so you guys can see, now the port engine and also the starboard engine, they're November 2006 115 EXL PTOs, and also 2006. For some reason, this is actually titled as a 2007, and this one has the title as a 2006, but it was all one package at the same time. For what reason DNR did one at 2006 and 2007, I have no idea. But overall, now, in accordance with the first video, all the same things that we noted, the live well pump is not working, which could be the actual pump, a fuse, or a switch, and as well the trim tabs, I think it's either the switch or the actuators on the Lenco. But overall, I mean, you guys really can't do much better than a 235cc Sea Boss in this condition. It's about a 24.5-foot vessel with twin Optimax 115s, and you are about as low on hours as you can get, and you're not going to get any more serviced as you did. So once again, as before, reasonable offers will be considered. The seller would like to recoup some of the money that he just lost having it rebuilt, but you know, we all know owning a boat. And I also, you know, have a lot of respect for Mercury, considering that the engines were, you know, 4 or 5 months out of warranty, and they completely warranted the parts to completely rebuild this port engine. And once again, work done by East Coast Marine. So we are turnkey, ready for the water, minus the few little details and issues, live well pump, trim tab. Overall, we are good to go. I hope this, guys, gives you a really good update. And in case you missed it in the first video, I did just want to show you guys, don't forget, on the port side, we do have this little bit of, you know, that's got to be a little bit of a repair, so don't show up and, you know, ask why that wasn't done. And once again, aluminum bunks, trailer, tires, everything is about as good a shape as it's going to get. So we have a real good vessel here, a real great situation. Please, reasonable offers will be considered. They have to go on an offer sheet with a small deposit to present to the seller, just like a house. Everybody's been through enough stress as it is with the issue with the port engine. And also keep in mind, advanced scheduling is definitely needed. We're dealing, the seller is a firefighter, and we have a firefighter schedule. And in addition, as much as I'd like to take it to the water, I just don't think my truck's going to be able to pull this one. It is under the weight, but I don't know if I'm comfortable. We need something a little bit bigger to do it. So anyway, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com. Hoping this really helps you guys out, because it is that time of year, and you got twin engines and just a real fresh vessel here. And in closing, really the story behind the vessel is, so you guys want to know the lineage. It was owned by the seller's dad, and he had passed away a few years back and passed it on to the son. But he has his own boats that he uses, and just this one is just not going to get used, which might have predicated why low hour engines, especially, you know, the starboard's been great. The port engine had an issue. So let's get this vessel home to somebody that's going to use it, take advantage of it, and enjoy it. We are April 15th, 2015. Let's get this done. You guys have a great and safe boating day.